So it's me. I went out today and got a few items. But the title of this video is going to be coronavirus and the stock market plunge. Just because as a reader, and I feel like it's time for me to start doing videos. So that's what I'm going to do. And I want to get on this coronavirus and how today, and this has been happening consecutively for the last 5-6 days, but today was one of the largest drops. The stock market just dropped 800. I think it's back to 600 now when I last checked a few minutes ago. But this is making the stock market enter what is called market correction territory, which means, baby, we could possibly be seeing a recession or even a full-blown depression within the next, who knows, nobody knows the day or the hour, but coming up in the pretty near future. Getting back on this coronavirus thing, because that's what they are attributing this huge stock market plunge to, the actual coronavirus that started in China. And just to let you know, U.S. health officials have already put out there that America needs to prepare for this disease. So I highly recommend everyone get prepared. It's coming. And honestly, people like me and others that know about detoxing and herbs and natural ways to cleanse your body and increase your immunity to these different things, we will be in a good position. And the rest, I highly recommend, if you have not detoxed or don't know anything about it, if you don't want to talk to someone that does it, at least do the research for yourself. But it is coming a time where you, your children, your family, it will be mandatory. So I'm going to show you all, this is my tea steeper. The herb I'm drinking today is some moringa. I mixed in some lemongrass also, and I put a lemon in here. So yeah, I like my lemon water. I like the water in my lemon and the lemon in my water. Okay, so yeah, I got my little Asian tea kettle that I love so much, and it's jade green, real stone, baby. Yes. So yeah, the best thing you can do is get you some local honey. This is some raw honey, which I love. I love my honey. I'm not big on sugar. Eliminate as much sugar as possible. But get you a little bit of honey. Honey has natural antibodies, especially if you get the honey from the local bees. It has natural antibodies in it that will protect you from allergies, like allergens in the air, the tree pollen, the grass pollen, you know, all of those floaters in the air that is wreaking havoc on your immune system. It will give you immunity to these things. Then when you steep them with herbs such as the tree of life, the miracle plant moringa, which if you don't know about it, at the minimum, look at my video on moringa. But do your own research. Don't listen to me yap. Do your own research, hunty. Sip tea. And I know y'all probably looking at me like, why do I have this little cup? I like to take my moringa in shots. Sometimes, most times I do not even put it with the honey. But today I felt like being sweet, so I did add my honey or whatever. I'm going to have to get some more of that. But I do tend to do my moringa in shots, therefore I use my small teacups. But I have a big one, I have medium, I have small, I have all different sizes. I drink all different types of tea. But this will help boost your immune system from all things, not just corona. Honestly, the regular old everyday flu virus It's killing more people than corona has even touched. It's killing people, not just making them sick. It's actually killing them dead as can be. The bronchitis and all of the other asthma and other things that are, you know, escalated, and you know they're aggravated by flu viruses and even just regular strep bacteria. You know, that's making all the kids sick. And you know something about corona, they said it's not affecting the children. How godly is that? It's almost like one of those doggone another plague of revelations. I'm not going to pull out my Bible today, but you all know what, if you're seers, you know what's going on. But anyway, if I didn't already show you, this is the moringa. I picked this up from the local Mexican, if you can see it. Yeah, I picked this up from the local Mexican herbal store today. Also, what I got from the Asian store is this is lavender. If you see it, it smells amazing. I haven't even opened this up, but this can help. You can drink it as a tea, but I honestly like to put this in my bath more than I drink it. But it also is good for calming, relaxation, and it smells amazing. So yeah, get on those herbs. This is not voodoo. These are herbs. These are medicinal. Some of them, like the moringa, this is a medicinal herb. This lavender, you know, it can be used for calming purposes as well. Like they are not voodoo, and it is nothing to be afraid of. It's just not. When we were, you know, pre, you know, colonialism, what, 500-600 years ago, and the earth has been around for thousands upon thousands of years, we did the things that came off of the land. Okay, do not demonize me and think I am, you know, need something to be taken care of because I choose to go back to the ways of old. I don't want to, I like the herbs. I like the taste of them. I like how I steep them, and I can mix different things with different things. And I like that when I do have a certain ailment, if I take the herb, there are no side effects associated with it. And it does what it says it's going to do, period. I don't remember the last time I got a flu. I don't remember the last time I got a cold. Don't really. Besides this whole potassium thing, which I was just being stupid. That happens sometimes. I'm still human. I don't do everything perfect. But besides this little potassium thing, I don't remember the last time I've even been sick. And that was just something very common that has happened to athletes and other people who get dehydrated. So anyway, this coronavirus, you need to prepare your families. I'm not trying to cause any type of panic, but just like I'm from Florida. In Florida, we prepare for the hurricanes. You need to prepare for that. You need to have waters. You need to have a basic long-term food supply, whether you're going to start growing. That's what I recommend. I recommend you get some land and try to grow, even if you have a space. Ooh, my battery's about to go. So I'm going to have to kind of talk a little bit. I'm going to have to shorten this. But anyway, yeah, you need to start getting your medications or whatever you need. Get them 3 months supply, just because earlier this year, not this year, in 2019, there were floods. There were many floods in the northern United States where a lot of our farmers get their, you know, they farm for us. They have soy and corn and, you know, vegetables, potatoes, Idaho potato, like a lot of those farmers, their land was flooded and they were not able to make the planting season. It's not going to be harvested like in the fall when we're used to that. It's going to be famines and shortages. Also in China, because of this coronavirus, that has, you know, hurt a lot of the workforce that used to supply us with not only food goods and animal products, but they provided metal and iron and different other industries, the computer industry, the cell phone industry. Think of all the cell phone parts that are made in China, your clothing. Much of it is made in China. They are going through a nationwide pandemic right now that is spreading to the rest of the world, and it will come to America. So don't think that it will not. Please do not be naive. Get a mask. Even though, honestly, the mask will minimally protect you, but if your immune system is right, you won't be susceptible to it anyway. That's what I'm saying. Get on the herbs or get on some type of detox to go ahead and get your immune system and your children's immune system prepared for whatever it is that's going to be in the air or otherwise that you intake. Your body will be able to naturally detox and defend yourself against that. So, like I said, I can get anybody this herb or whatever herbs you want. I have access to a lot of things and it's not that expensive. Just hit me up in my inbox or on my website. Most of the herbs range from $10 to $15. It's very rarely that's more than $15. And this is about an ounce size right here. And this is just a small thing. Moringa heals so many things. Like I said, check out my other video about it. But just because this coronavirus has strategically affected the stock market, that's a big sign. And it's not a good sign. But everyone will be fine, you know, if you pray. That's all I can really tell you as well. You will be fine, but it is important to go ahead. And I wanted to do also Monday, if anyone is interested, I'm going to start my quarterly detox. Ooh, this is my song coming on. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but yes. Yeah, I'm starting my quarterly spring detox. I do this every spring. I can give you more details. I'll probably do a whole video on that. But don't think of detox as a diet. Think of it as a lifestyle improvement plan. Because I promise you, I have not had a cold. And I'll be around people in hospitals. I go and teach. I'm around, you know, younger people. I never get sick, knock on wood, you know, by the grace of God. But it's also God gives you a mind to think, and he puts teachers and other people in your life and information on your path to help educate you about how to cleanse this body. This body is a vessel, okay? This body is a temple. And you must periodically cleanse your temple. So I really want to get into more details of what I do to keep my temple cleansed. And if you're interested, just hit me up. And like I said, be prepared for this coronavirus. I think it's not going to affect melanated people as much as non-melanated. I did want to put that out there because we have just melanin alone. We have a natural higher immunity to things. So I did want to say you do have some protection with that. But that's not the only thing. And it's just so biblical almost how this virus is affecting so many people, but it hasn't touched one child. Tell me that's not God. Anyway, blessings be. Blessings to all. And until next time.